Today on American Gladiators. From out of the wilderness of Alaska comes the one they call the Tasmanian Devil. Guy Deiuliis may make his living as a motivational speaker, but he gets his kicks as a deadly bow and arrow hunter.
Fear to me makes me do better. Gets me fired up, and it'll either help you or you'll choke.
Smiley Elmore Jr.'s workout routine may be the most unusual ever. He's a youth minister, a bodybuilder, played arena football, and he's prepared for anything.
I don't think there's anything they can throw at me that I haven't seen already.
She spends most of her days crunching numbers with 7th graders in Fort Worth, Texas. But if all goes as planned, Latonya Watson will be crunching gladiators instead. At almost 6 feet tall, this cowgirl rides tall in the saddle. Jen Smith has mastered many different facets of life, and once she gets her sights set on a goal, she goes for it.
If I lock onto something and say, hey, I really want to do this, then I just keep trying until I get to it.
Good job, Saber.
15 quick ones to loosen me up with 315 pounds. That's the way you do that, huh?
Hi again, everyone. I'm Mike Adamley, and welcome to the place where hard hits and big hearts are commonplace, Gladiator Arena. Today's 4 contenders have no shortage of the right stuff, particularly our 2 male contenders. Guy Deiuliis and Smiley Elmore Jr. both go about 200 pounds and pack a lot of punch on their 5'9" frames. Are the American Gladiators ready for the challenge? Are they worried? Well, let's find out. Lisa Molosky is down in the Gladiator locker room.
Mike, I'm here with Turbo because Guy and Smiley told me earlier today their Gladiator stay wouldn't be complete without a shot at this guy. Turbo, one of those guys over 200 pounds. Does their size intimidate you at all?
No, you're not going to intimidate me nor anybody else here in the Gladiator Arena. This is our place. These are our games. In fact, it's kind of flattering that they want me because I am the best. And that's going to tell me 2 things. 1, these guys are very competitive. They want to prove themselves. Number 2 is that they're not going to be letting up under any circumstances. I look forward to that. That's a test for me to prove how good I really am. And you are going to find out how good I really am. Stay tuned because I'm going to kick some. Yeah, I'm good.
Should be great, Mike. Back to you.
That about says it all. Today's winners will take home $2,500 plus be eligible to earn $30,000 in cash and prizes in our Tournament of Champions. We're ready for round 1. To our contenders, we say welcome to the big time, our biggest event. Pyramid. Standing atop the pyramid, our 2 gladiators. There they are. A look at Saber and Laser. Very determined as usual. Our 2 contenders set to go. Guy Deiuliis, 30 years old, 5'8", 195, a karate teacher from Clearwater, Florida. He will be doing battle with Smiley Elmore Jr., 26 years old, 5'9", 204, a youth minister now residing in Atlanta, Georgia, and a very fine athlete. Actually, both these men are. Once again, contenders have 45 seconds to make it to the top, but there's a lot of bad road between the summit and the base. Here they go. Laser laying in wait for Guy. Here comes Smiley. Trying to leapfrog past Saber. Nothing doing it. Looks like he's going back to the bottom. So is Guy. 25 seconds remaining. Again, these pads on the pyramid made of sponge rubber. They really sap energy from the contender and the gladiator's legs. Laser's got a headlock on Guy, and Guy goes back down to the bottom, as does Smiley. Saber and Laser looking very fresh and determined. Again, Laser going for the head, and down they go. That is it. Score another victory for our Gladiators. How physical does it get in Pyramid? Take a look.
Smiley,
Yes, ma'am.
you were a running back at Missouri. I don't think those football skills, they look like they helped too much up there against Saber.
No, not too much. I kept on trying to find open lane, couldn't get it. He grabbed a hold of me a couple times, but we'll keep on going for it. We'll get it.
For the Contenders in Pyramid, Laser and Saber spell double trouble. Laser, as many times as you've done this event, it doesn't get any easier.
I tell you, that first hit felt good. Tumbled him to the bottom, and he wasn't going anywhere, Mikey.
He didn't. Saber, you train hard, you play hoops, you weight lift, but does anything get you in shape for the Pyramid?
You know, I think the reason why it gets harder and not easier is because the level of competition is constantly going up. You know what I mean? Did you see the guy that I was going to get?
Oh, yeah.
He's as big as I am, if not bigger. So, I mean, it's getting funner and funner. So, hey, turn it up again. Turn it up. Let's go.
Well, you both rose to the occasion. Nice going. Our women are ready to turn it up. Ice and Sky are ready. The tail of the tape. A look at Latonya Watson, 23 years old, 5'5", 135, a math teacher from Fort Worth, Texas. Her opponent, Jen Smith, 25 years old, 5'10", 140, a graphic designer from San Jose, California. Once again, 45 seconds the time limit. Contenders can get 10 points if they make it all the way up. Latonya, Jen on their way. That was Jen Smith that went all the way back to the bottom. Latonya has some running room on Sky. Sky fronting her pretty well. 25 seconds remain. Both contenders working hard. Latonya looking for some running room. The math teacher trying to calculate a way to get past Sky. Can't do it. Get on back down there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. A knee pad goes flying, and so does Latonya, and that is it.
We have a 5-point award for Latonya. This game is a one-on-one where the Gladiators must play only a single opponent. And she was shoved off the mountain by Ice, so therefore a 5-point award for Latonya.
Ice, one of the strategies for the Contenders in this event is to use both you and your partner as screens and shields, and I think that's kind of what happened to you. You just got caught up in a traffic jam.
You know, Mike, being an athlete, it's one of those things to where when something gets in my way, and she was in my way, and so it's just automatic, bam. She was pushed her right out of the way.
And we'll push on round 2, Assault. Nitro ascending the platform for round 2, the men's event. It's Assault. Simple mission for our contenders in this event. Hit the target located above the Gladiator. It is worth 10 points. First up for our contenders is Guy Deiuliis. There he is, a man who likes to live his life on the wild side. He's a hunter, a karate expert who specializes in nunchucks. He's got some interesting pets as well, and a Tasmanian devil tattooed on his arm.
I like to compete against other people that are the best of their game because it brings the best out in myself, and that's what you should do. You shouldn't go for the guy that you know you can beat. You should always try to shoot for the best guy because that'll bring the best out in you.
Let's rock and roll.
Well, let's see if Nitro brings the best out in Guy.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready!
Nitro is ready. Guy is on his way. He's got the right idea. That one whizzes just right and underneath of the target. Guy moving to station number 2. He has waited so long for this time. He calls making it here to Gladiator Arena the highlight of his life, but Nitro, true to form, picks him off before Guy can get to station number 3. Give Guy Deiuliis 2 points for firing 2 weapons, and Nitro's got him pumped up.
Nitro, Guy said before this competition started he wanted a shot at you. Well, you got him easily.
Well, you know, Lisa, I think everybody wants a shot at me, and that's why I'm here, and that's why we're back, because we're here to throw them down. He went down, the next guys go down just as easy.
And the door wide open for Smiley Elmore Jr. to take the lead here in Assault.
He may be known as Smiley Elmore Jr., but he's dead serious about competition. As a running back at the University of Missouri, he was once ranked second in the country behind Barry Sanders, earning him a tryout with the Falcons. And he's an award-winning bodybuilder, but his physical achievements these days are for a higher purpose as a youth minister.
We have a group called Power and Glory Outreach Ministries out of Atlanta, Georgia, and we break boards with our chest, run through a couple 2x4s with my chest. We break about 10 bricks with our forehead and 20 bricks with my forearms and triceps. Just anything to keep the youth interested, and they tend to hold their attention pretty well after you do something like that.
And if that didn't hold their attention, how about blowing up a hot water bottle?
The message is basically just that prayer and sweat will take them a very long way. Those are true keys to happiness in this world.
It's no wonder this man has accomplished so much in his life. Now another challenge.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready!
Smiley with the stutter step behind station number 1, letting the crossbow fly. He's got it, yeah! Dead hit. Nitro never knew what hit him. And he goes up in a plume of smoke. Smiley Elmore, 10 points. He stretched Nitro to the limit, that's for sure.
Smiley,
That's right.
You played running back in college. Maybe quarterback would have been more appropriate.
It may have been. I'm just happy I had the talent to get it up there. So kind of luck if you ask me. But it went in there at any rate. It went in.
Nitro, just before we got to Smiley, you were talking a pretty good game. I think Smiley took you down a peg maybe, for at least this game.
Well, Smiley didn't take anybody down anywhere. He got lucky. It was a lucky shot, and that's all there was to it. Give him something to smile about, because next event he ain't going to be smiling.
Thank you, Nitro. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, man.
Luck or no luck, Smiley Elmore Jr. on the scoreboard. He's got the lead, 10-2 over Guy Deiuliis. Women are next. Hang Tough, our ring game for the Gladiators. Ascending the platform, there she is, the Zapster. This is her favorite event. First up for the Contenders, Jen Smith, a farm girl who not only has a passion for her animals, but happens to be quite an artist as well. As a matter of fact, she drew some sketches specifically for today's competition. And when she tires of the drawing pad, well, she heads to the great outdoors and her favorite horse, Sterling.
I've got a very tall horse, almost 17 hands high, so he fits me pretty well. Got a golden retriever dog named Nugget, who's my best friend in the world, and I've got 2 mice, George and Lenny. I can balance the mice on my dog's head.
Nugget, Sterling, 2 mice, and now Zap here in Hang Tough.
Gladiator ready!
Graphic designer set to go.
I think most importantly, Mike, you've got to have good rhythm, and she looks good right off the start.
Jen one day would like to be a stunt woman in a Western movie.
Wow.
We may get her a part on a gymnastics show or a circus movie.
Nice move.
Boy, she looks good.
Going right for it.
Zap in trouble. Jen is right there, very close to get the 10. Oh, she's got to swing a little harder. This one may do it. Go for it, Jen. Go for it. Oh, man. She had it, realized she was close to that platform, had a chance to get the 10 points, saw Zap closing in, consequently gets 0. This is how close it was. She gets both feet on the platform, but the side of it, and bounces back to the ground. Another look. Wow. So a window of opportunity open for Latonya Watson, a great basketball player while at Eastern Michigan University, their all-time assist leader. She was a great point guard. But can she swing on these rings? Looking very tentative here in the early going.
Oh, she's struggling already. Stopped.
This is not her cup of tea.
She told me in the practice round she didn't get through, and I don't think she's going to get through today.
Should be easy prey for Zap.
She hasn't figured out how to get the rhythm into it, and that's been the problem.
Gotta go get her, Zap.
Not a ripple in those rings from Latonya Watson, and 10 seconds remain.
Larry Thompson is telling Zap he wants her down.
He's going to blow the whistle and call no contest.
I'm declaring this no contest, okay? Not enough action by either participant. Therefore, no contest, no points for the contender, okay?
Latonya had a feeling this event would give her problems. It did. Not to worry, a lot more to come. Whiplash next. Welcome back to Gladiator Arena. Our competition continues. Round 3 for the men, it's Whiplash. Own the bone, there it is, the double triangle. Contender versus Gladiator. Up first, Guy Deiuliis, trailing Smiley Elmore 10-2 coming into this event, and he draws the dangerous Turbo. Turbo mighty, mighty good, impressive inside that 15-foot diameter circle. They're locking up. Contenders simply have to pull that double triangle away from the Gladiator or use it to pull him outside the 15-foot ring. Can Guy do it? He needs the points. Let's find out. Guy dipping low. Turbo trying to get Guy into an uncompromising position to get him to lose that thing. Guy's got him going. Guy's got him running on the edge. Not quite, not quite. And Turbo finally wrests it away. Oh, so close. But Turbo prevails.
Guy, they call you the Tasmanian Devil. I think we've got a little replica there.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Couldn't quite come through, but what a match.
Thought I had him. Got twisted up. It's a strong man.
Turbo, fabulous performance. He had you on the edge. Way to hang on.
This is me. This is my event. That's the toughest time I've had of it yet. Hats off. He's good.
Well, Guy couldn't pull Turbo out of the ring. Maybe Smiley Elmore can. He leads Guy 10-2. Golden opportunity here to score some more, but Turbo, believe me, will make it extremely, extremely difficult.
Here we go.
All right, can the youth minister from Atlanta, Georgia do his thing? Deadlock there. Will he win with raw strength? Turbo brings him back to center circle. 15 seconds to go. Smiley doing everything in his arsenal to pull Turbo out. 6 seconds to go. He's got Turbo on the edge, just like Guy did, but Turbo fights back. One eye on the clock, that's it. Turbo reigns supreme in Whiplash. Smiley Elmore, one tired contender. And quickly we move on. Women's round 3, their event, the Joust. For the Gladiators, it'll be Jazz, and first up, Latonya Watson. A math teacher, a basketball coach. In fact, she's so good at what she does, her students and players don't want to graduate to the next grade.
Some of my kids came up to me at the end of the school year and said, Miss Watson, can you please become a math teacher for the 8th grade, please? Some of my players, they said, can you be our 8th grade coach? I say, no, I gotta pass you on, I can't have you forever. Some of my players, I had them over to watch a basketball game, and now they want to come over and have pizza parties all the time. I have to tell them, oh no.
This time around, Latonya the student, Jazz the teacher. 2, 3, big shots right to the helmet. Jazz working Latonya over, but Latonya, the math teacher, fighting back. Almost lost her stick, she's in trouble, 15 seconds to go. What a tough, tough woman. She's actually got Jazz in the defensive there momentarily. Hey, how about this? How about this? That was a lot tougher than solving any algebraic equation. Latonya Watson goes the distance and gets 5 points. Nice going.
Latonya, did you just say that was the hardest 30 seconds of your life?
I think so, yes. Aside from getting hit upside the head, seeing little woody woodpeckers going around my head, I just had to regain my composure. I just said, stay up here, kid. Keep swinging, just like my little brother told me.
Well, here's what it sounds like to have woody woodpeckers in your head. I don't know if Jen Smith even wants to mess around with Jazz. Look at those eyes. Now Jazz turning on the firepower. Jennifer Smith in a bit of trouble, in a lot more trouble. Crosses over to Jazz's platform. The automatic disqualification, no points. So Latonya Watson with a 10-0 lead after 3 rounds. Back in the Contender locker room, however, it's focus, focus, focus. The gauntlet next. The Gladiators break the huddle. It's time for round 4 for the men. Their event, the gauntlet. Inside our 5 Gladiators, Saber, Nitro, Turbo, Hawk, and Laser. For the Contenders, first to go through this agonizing alley will be Smiley Elmore Jr. He's got an 8-point lead on Guy Deiuliis. Get through in 20 seconds or less, it's worth 10 points. Let's see what he's got. Saber that gives him everything he's got, that's for sure. Trying to whiz by Nitro, can't do it now. Turbo. Still 10 seconds left. Squeezing by Hawk. There's Laser, 9 seconds left on the clock. Smiley gets by, does it. Can he do it in 20 seconds or less? Yes, he gets the 10 points. The former Missouri Tiger running back, watch the clock in the left-hand corner of your screen. He makes it with 1/10 of a second left.
Smiley, you are smiling now. A fantastic performance. You played arena football. This must have brought back some memories.
Yes, it did. They're trying to clear me against the wall. I just kind of fought my way up and spun out of it. So it brought back some definite memories.
And now it is really crunch time for Guy Deiuliis. He trails 20-2. He desperately needs the 10. And our Glads are ready and waiting for him.
Gladiators, ready!
He's got a Tasmanian devil tattooed on his left arm. Nice move by Nitro. Turbo, however, working Guy pretty good. 15 seconds left. Can Hawk stop him? Momentarily, yes. He's by Hawk. Only Laser remains. Guy doing everything to get through. Did he do it in 20 seconds or less? His girlfriend Sherry sure hopes so. Mighty close. He gets 5. His time, 21.4 seconds. On we go. Round 4 for the women, and you're looking at a tug of war. Our contender, Latonya Watson, going against our Gladiator. It will be ice. Latonya has 30 seconds to try to pull the rope out of Ice's hands, pull her off the platform, or maneuver that red ribbon you see in the center of the rope to her side. If she can do that after 30 seconds, she'll get 5 points. If she can pull Ice off, she will get 10. Again, these platforms rock back and forth. Initially, it's in the Contenders' favor to offset the Gladiators' height and weight advantage, and Latonya has got Ice going. Latonya working hard, maybe too hard. Ice able to pull her off as Latonya got caught, I believe, off balance. No points there. Ice, Ice Baby will try to go 2 for 2. She takes a deep breath and sets herself to try to get a good grip on the rope. Jen Smith, 25 years old, our graphic designer from San Jose, California. A polo player. Her nickname Boomer because she hits the ball so hard. a bareback rider, a calf roper, and now she's trying to rope ice off that platform that rocks back and forth. Ice digging in, so is Jen. 15 seconds to go. Crowd rooting both Contender and Gladiator on. Jen has got that yellow ribbon to her side of the midline. If it stays that way, it does. Jen Smith picks up 5 points in a pretty hotly contested tug of war.
Jen, very well done. You told me this was one of your favorite events. You just need to lean back. I guess you pulled in that calf.
I just kept throwing myself backwards. Just never give up, never give up. Just keep pulling until the very end. That's all I wanted to do.
Well, she was shut out in the first 3 events. Will the snapback continue? We'll find out. Round 5 is next on the menu for the men. The event, our newest one, 2 Contenders versus 2 Gladiators. We call it Snapback. Guy Deiuliis getting ready, and we might add one other thing to that list of goals to win the $2,500 today. On the other side of the coin, it will be Smiley, the former running back at the University of Missouri, now youth minister, having a fine day. Quickly, the Contenders have 45 seconds to grab as many of those red and blue markers from the arena ceiling as they can. Blues worth 3, reds worth 2, but everybody is impeded by a bungee cord. It'll make forward progress very difficult. We're set to go. They're on their way. Smiley grabs a red away from Turbo and does it again. Guy's got one now. Smiley's got another one, so does Guy. Turbo and Nitro having trouble moving forward. Guy's got a blue one. This is exactly what he needed to do. Score as many times as he could because he was trailing. Guy goes rolling, but he's got it. Turbo driving hard to keep Smiley away from that last blue one. Drive those legs, Nitro. That worked there. 4 blue markers remain. 5 seconds remain on the clock. Both our Contenders are gassed, but Guy Deiuliis, he needed the points. He got the points. He wins it 17-6, and all of a sudden we've got a match, 26-24. You think Nitro isn't tired?
Guy, fantastic comeback. What a performance.
I needed the points. I needed it. This was my event, quick, speed. Nitro's tough. He hit me a couple times. Thought lunch were going to come up.
And let's see which 2 of our female Contenders can snap back here in round 5. It'll be Jen Smith, who trails Latonya Watson 10-5. She draws Jazz, who is very, very powerful. Latonya Watson with that 10-5 lead on the other side of this playing surface draws Sky. Once again, 45 seconds the time limit. The object of the Contenders' attention. Those blue and red scoring markers. The blue were 3, the red 2. Here we go. Both Contenders off to a successful start. Look at Jen Smith go. The polo player and graphic designer has got another red. Can she go get it? Yeah. Latonya finally scores. Latonya does it again. 20 seconds to go. You really have to drive those legs to have any kind of movement in this game. Jen going down hard. Latonya trying to make up her mind, and Jen Smith has got another one. Latonya goes down hard. Time winding down. That's it. Let's total it up. Woo! Jen Smith with her biggest outburst of the day. Point-wise, she wins at 8-6 and now trails by 3 after 4 rounds. Here at Gladiator Arena, where the hits just keep on happening. Crunch time here at Gladiator Arena. Round 6 for the women. Our crunch time event is Powerball. Jen Smith, she trails Latonya Watson by 3, 16-13. Latonya has had an excellent day so far, save for Hang Tough, where she didn't excel. But she's a former basketball player at Eastern Michigan University. She could do well. Our 3 gladiators, Zap, Siren, and Jazz.
Dunking over Sir Charles isn't going to happen for Latonya, but she'll get a chance to slam a few over our 3 gladiators. Powerball, 45 seconds, all-out effort. Don't stop till you drop. And keep an eye on that center cylinder. A goal in there worth 3 very important points.
Both women off to a rocky start. Siren going a little high. Latonya Watson scores. Latonya scores again. The quick feet paying off for her. Jen gets rocked by Jazz, and boy, Latonya Watson splits a double team, scores in that center cylinder. That was huge. Latonya again trying to break away. Oh, that one rims off the center cylinder. Less than 10 seconds now. Jen Smith having a tough time. Latonya goes down, and let's hope she's okay.
Her right leg buckled underneath her as she was hit by Siren. Watch the tackle again, perhaps a bit high, and I think Siren's going to get the hook.
Disqualification against Siren. Strike to the head. 3 seconds remaining. 2 gladiators, 2 contenders.
Jen okay, LW okay.
Contender ready, gladiators ready.
So Siren gone, just 3 seconds remain. Does that one count? I don't know.
No, it did not. Still, Latonya Watson got 7 points to win it 7-zip. She'll take a 10-point lead going into the Eliminator.
Latonya, some very important points. You had a 3-point lead. It is now up to 10 points. You had some fantastic moves out there. We're going to take a look at one of them. You look like Michael Jordan putting the moves on the Gladiators. Here it is. Tell us what you were doing.
Well, it's just a juke and move. You step to the direction that you want to go. You might have to slide it back and go forward, but those are all fast break moves that I do on the court.
Slam dunk.
Hey, I couldn't slam dunk against Charles Barkley, but hey, I'll go against 2 gladiators.
3 points, way to go.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
On to the fray for Powerball. Our gladiators 3, Hawk, Turbo, and Saber. And Powerball certainly has taken on great meaning for this man, Guy Deiuliis, especially after what he did in Snapback. He trails Smiley Elmore by just 2 points. Smiley, again, the former football star, now youth minister. A lot more intent now that he knows Guy is so close. There they are, Hawk, Turbo, and Saber, set to do battle. Final event before the Eliminator. Smiley, oh man, that one did not count. His knee had already touched the ground. Referee Larry Thompson called that one off. Smiley with a spin move on Saber to score. Elmore gets the double team. Turbo and Hawk doing the honors there. I think the Gladiators, what they do is switch off their double teaming. But Smiley, one-on-one with Saber again, he scores. That football background paying off. Here comes Guy in all alone. Hawk and Turbo worried about Smiley at the other end.
Let him go.
5, 4. Time running down, and that is it. Well played all the way around.
Smiley wins at 8-7 to take a 34-31 lead.
Courtesy of our Slim Jim Super Screen, this is our immediate feedback session. Smiley Elmore, I don't know if you want to look at this, but this is called the 3 aspirin. No, make that 4 aspirin hit. Watch. Do you remember what happened?
Oh, I remember that. I was trying to get to the middle. You got to the middle, all right. It was a good hit. It was a really good hit. I started to stay down, but I said, no, my heart wouldn't let me stay down. I got on up, but y'all can pay for my doctor bill.
I tell you what, Mike, that hurt watching it for me, and I was in the punishing end of it. I tell you what, this kid's got some heart.
Yeah, I tell you what, usually you guys are the man, he the man. He's the man. Nice going.
Thank you. You're going to get him. Eliminator now. Eliminator all the way.
Smiley's immediate thoughts on the Eliminator, but he'll remember that hit for some time to come. A $2,500 cash prize and a chance to qualify for our Tournament of Champions awaits either Latonya Watson or Jen Smith in the Eliminator. Right now, 10 points separate the two women, with Latonya getting a 5-second head start. But Jen is eminently capable of turning the tide, and right now Lisa is with her at the start line. Lisa?
Jen, you are definitely the underdog, but you're a little banged up. You hurt your hand in the joust, your nose in Powerball, but can you power through the pain?
Oh yeah, taking hits, it's all part of this game. You gotta expect that and just keep going.
Good luck.
On course for the Glad, Siren and Sky, our penalty enforcers. And the Eliminator is brought to you by Skittles Bite-Sized Candies. There are thousands of fruit-flavored combinations in every bag of Skittles. Referee Larry Thompson starts Latonya. Jen watching, waiting, and there she goes. Up the VersaClimber. What a great view from our overhead cam. And Jen Smith has overtaken Latonya here on the VersaClimber. She has made up that 5-second deficit in a hurry. Now to the hand bite. Things get tricky here. Once that body gets extended, well, that's what happens. Jen Smith goes down. Now she'll have to wait 10 seconds. Sky and Siren detaining her. Latonya, to go back in the lead, but down she goes, down off the cylinder, but so goes Jen. Latonya the first to hit the cargo net. And once again, Jen Smith has overtaken Latonya. I told you she was eminently capable. Here she goes, the first to reach the zip line. Lift those legs, she's out of harm's way there. Two final obstacles. The plexiglass wall. Here comes Latonya. Jen Smith onto the treadmill. This is fouled up so many contenders, but not Jen Smith. Look at this, she has come from behind. She's gonna have to walk through the barrier. It still counts. She's the winner. She takes home $2,500, and what a tough break for Latonya Watson. She had been so good all day long, but it all came apart here in the Eliminator. Not the way she wanted to go out. It's Jen Smith taking home the $2,500.
Jen, I asked you if you could power through the pain. You did more than that. You crushed it.
I was just gonna keep going no matter what. Did a flip off the rolling log. I just said, it's only a minute. Just keep going and going to the very end, and then I can rest.
Very, very impressive.
On the men's side, Youth Minister Smiley Elmore Jr. gets only a 1.5-second head start on Guy Deiuliis, as the karate teacher from Clearwater, Florida, has come on strong in the last few rounds. But does he have the stamina to turn the tables? Lisa, I would imagine that today's prize money, $2,500, might be quite an incentive for Guy. How about it?
Guy, at one point today, you were down 20-2. You said one word to describe you is tenacious because you never give up. Obviously, that's true today.
Yeah, that's my nickname, Tasmanian Devil. I'm very tenacious. In this game, you're not over till it's over. When we're through that paper, that's when it's all over. Can't give up till then.
Good luck.
Both men locking in on the VersaClimber. Hawk and Turbo, their day is done. They'll be innocent bystanders for the Eliminator.
Smiley looking smooth on the Versa climber, but so is Guy. He's got that Tasmanian Devil tattooed to his left arm. Smiley, I think, has extended his lead. Now the hand bike. In this tryout, Smiley Elmore turned in a 56-second eliminator. This is going to be mighty close. Guy now has overtaken Smiley on the cargo net. It is not over yet. Smiley really struggling to get up top. Here comes Guy. He's the first down the zip line. Can he negotiate this wall, this barrier? It has stopped other contenders, but not Guy Deiuliis. He is tired though. The treadmill might do him in, does it? He is struggling, he is fighting. Here comes Smiley Elmore, desperately trying to catch up. He can't do it. Guy Deiuliis wins it. His time, 1 minute and 6 seconds, as Smiley Elmore just can't pull it off. Did not protect it, allowed Guy Deiuliis to overtake him on the cargo net, and couldn't make up the difference. What a comeback. Like Lisa said, Guy started the day after 2 rounds down 20-2.
Guy, that tenaciousness certainly paid off today.
Yeah, I wasn't going to give up. Smiley's a heck of a competitor. Gladiators are all real tough. I'm a loss for words. I'll catch up to it again.
Catching your breath. Congratulations.
Thank you
Terrific
very much.
performance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Guy can catch his breath with the knowledge that he has won $2,500 richer, and he has a chance to qualify for our Tournament of Champions. He looks strong today. Well, that's our story here from Gladiator Arena. For Lisa Milosky, I'm Mike Adamle. See you again next week on the American Gladiators.
Both of us all the way, man. It was tough. We didn't give up. As ever. I survived, got a medal out of it. We have a lot of good competitors. The Gladiators are a lot tougher than what you see on TV, so if you want to see how it really is, come on down, try it out yourself, because it is tough. I got the knocks to prove it.